It is Facebook official. We are all screwed. The entire physical media community is screwed. We're done. You know, I've been telling people 2 to 4 years. That's what physical media has. Now, 2 to 4 hours, 2 to 4 days, 2 to 4 weeks, I have no idea. But these tariffs by Donald Trump, they're here and they're already affecting us. Go on Orbit DVD, look in their import section. What are you going to see? A tariff fee. Go ahead and order something from Zavi.com like some jamoke on freaking, Facebook did. Now you know what he found out? He's got to pay a tariff fee because it's held up in customs and they're waiting for him to pay it. But you know who's not going to pay that tariff fee? Donald Trump. He said, no. My buddy on Facebook, he'll get it himself. He isn't going to mind. Because Donald Trump doesn't respect us physical media collectors. He doesn't understand the value of a slipcover. Now again, that dude who got that thing from Zavi.com probably got a stupid steelbook. So if I were him, I'd just return it and let it sit in the ocean to the end of time because it's going to be worthless anyways. But us real collectors, that aren't buying stuff from third world countries like the UK, like Australia, like Germany, we're going to be affected too. Do you think that Scream Factory, whenever they decide to finally put out a beautiful slipcover for a movie people actually care about, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake from Platinum Dunes, do you think that's not going to be hit by a tariff fee? Do you think that Vinegar Syndrome's not going to be hit by a tariff fee? Do you think that Junky Old Kino Lober is not going to be hit by a tariff fee? Then you're wrong. You guys messed up. If you didn't vote, or you voted for Donald Trump, you blew it because I told you, I campaigned and I said, vote right, vote for the slips. Vote slipcover stave. You could have wrote me in and then we would be living the good life. We would be wheeling and dealing with our slipcovers. You'd be able to buy limousines, exotic cars, houses, and any woman you desire you could buy with just a slip. But instead, no. You said, I'd like to pay more and I'd like to see the physical media community implode and all of my investments magically turn to rubble. Now, I was excited yesterday when I heard about foreign films not coming to the U.S. I said, this is good news. Finally, we can just concentrate on movies that are actually worth a damn. And I still believe that's the case. But unfortunately, now I'm going to be crying just like all the poor people are always crying every time they see, how expensive some deluxe edition of a physical media release is. And they're going to go, oh, I'm getting priced out of physical media. Wow. Well, congratulations. Now even the wealthies like myself are going to get priced out of physical media. You guys blew it. I think that we all just need to start some kind of protest. I don't know, just go out with signs and say, hey, free the slips. I want my investment. It's kind of hard for me to feel too bad for some of these people importing because it's just I feel like they're the most pretentious people in the world, always going on and on about stupid things like Second Sight and, ooh, I've got this fancy foreign Arrow video release. Second Sight sucks. The only Arrow video releases that are worth a damn are the US approved ones. I want my slipcovers USA approved. I don't care if they're manufactured in Mexico so that way I can get it at a great price. But at least some American dude, he's going to eyeball them and go, these all look pretty good. Now, I can't trust some third world, country where it's just some random dude on an assembly line and, he's just jotting down his notebook because they don't have phones and he's just scribbling little stupid doodles. Can you trust that guy? No, you can't. But yeah, this sucks. We're all screwed. 4K players are probably going up massively here soon too because I'm pretty sure those are all produced in China or something. But whatever. I don't know what to tell you. Only thing I can tell you is, and hey, this could be the last time I get to say it because I don't know if this hobby is going to survive much longer, but I really hope that you keep slipping.